building was built in around 1850, but it's been a lot of things over the years. Now, across the street used to be Lane Cotton Mills, so it was originally a warehouse and storage, and then I heard it was a grocery store at some point that serviced those people that worked over there. The fact that there's a main room, which we call the Jazz Hall, then there's the atrium, which is a glass enclosed and the glass roof, it's fully lighted, and then there's the courtyard patio, gives you multiple environments within the same space, and people really like that. That's one of the best ways to use Rosy's if people are all over the place, as opposed to sitting in one ballroom, so to speak. This is, every space has something interesting. We typically would do 75 to 225 is our average, but we'll do smaller events and some bigger ones. 300 would be our maximum. We formed a company. We changed the name to Rosy's Jazz Hall Events and Catering. Banquets and catering was always my world, so it was an easy transition. Let me write some menus, let me jump in the kitchen and start cooking, and we'll see what happens. And thankfully, people responded to our cooking and our vibe of hospitality and the kind of style that we provide. Well, we do full coordinating services, and that's where I would talk about Ramey Carter, who's our coordinator now, and she will work with the couples and clients, if it's not a wedding, on securing the proper vendors. And the brides and the clients really, really appreciate that. Especially like with the corporate stuff, they're from out of town, they can look stuff up online, but they don't really know who the best ones are. So it's best they ask us, and we bring in the people that we like. Not that we like them, but we know that they're professional. To me, longevity adds to who you really are. It's the true sign, I think, of an effort that is on point. Rosy's, we've had it since 1999, in business since 2000, so 26th year, averaging, 70, 80 events a year. And I think that the history is what is as important as anything. Not the history of Rosy's music-wise, but the history of what we've done there. I think that my vibe has always to not have it as a adversarial relationship, but more of a partnership with the couple or the client, that we together are going to make this event a success. You know what we do. You've tasted our food, you've heard about our vibe. Now tell me what you want, and let's together make this happen. Trust us in what we do, and we'll work with you on those things that you're gonna have it the way you like it. The parents look at, oh, my daughter's wedding, it's so stressful. Thank you, Steve. Your vibe is really helping us survive this thing of planning for a year and a half or more, and then all the stress that comes in taking care of their daughter. But hopefully we're able to tone that down just a little with our demeanor, our professionalism, and our fun. We enjoy the hospitality part of it.
I'm speaking to you as a very satisfied customer of Rosy's wedding venue. Recently, my daughter got engaged, and we had to get involved with the process of finding a wedding venue. She and her fiance wanted to have their wedding here in New Orleans. They chose Rosy's. They looked at various different places. Rosy's had everything. Had excellent, easy parking close to there, in-house catering and in-house kitchen with really authentic New Orleans food, a wedding planner on site. We didn't have to go out and get a separate wedding planner. A big bar, had a big courtyard, stage for a band. They wanted to have live entertainment, and we did have that. And I just can tell you, we had people flying in from all over the country. And it was such a wonderful event. And it actually didn't just meet my expectations, it exceeded my expectations.
You send an email to Rosy's Jazz Hall, and we'll get back to you, send you a package of information, all of that. It's funny though, nowadays, they know everything about you before they come. And because it's so easy with all the information online, so do that. Check out several places and see which ones sort of fit your desires, and then you go see it and really meet them. I think meeting the people that are running the wedding for you or the event is as important as the numbers that you see on paper. So absolutely it's important for people to go on these site visits. Don't think you know about the place, everything, because you just read everything online. Because the personality needs to come out. And when you feel that warmth, and that's what people feel at Rosy's. They say, you know, it's very warm. They say they had a lot of fun there. They say it was less stressful than, you know, the last wedding that they had done. So, and the hospitality is top of the line. What's important is the vibe that you bring. And so we give you that canvas. Your people is what really makes it.